Welcome to a video covering getting your listing set up for success in Beyond Pricing. If you haven't already done so, please check out our video called Getting Started Guide, Channel Adjustments. This will take you through the settings that need to be adjusted in Airbnb and VRBO. Once you've done the steps outlined there, it's time to jump into Beyond Pricing. Step 1. Set your base price. The base price is the starting point for our price fluctuations. We'll go above it during periods of high demand and below it during low demand periods. Think of it as the true market value for your listing for the year. You can start to find this number by setting it to the average of the rate you would expect to get bookings at throughout the year. For example, for my listing in Seattle, I know I generally receive around $100 a night during the winter and $300 a night during the summer, so to start, I'll set my base price at $200. If you're a new host and you don't have any bookings yet, simply use the Nearby Listings tab and find a few listings that are similar in quality and that have a health score of above 70. We recommend setting your base price and then increasing your last-minute discounts to help get some bookings in the immediate short term and start building those all-important 5-star reviews. We'll show you how to adjust your last-minute discounts a little later in the video. For more detailed information, check out our video setting the correct base price for your listing. Step 2. Set your minimum price. Your minimum price is the lowest rate you'd be willing to accept for a night. This is completely up to you. We recommend setting it as low as you feel comfortable. This doesn't mean that our suggested pricing will ever reach that point. Rather, it allows for appropriate fluctuation in the daily rate given the demand in your market. We recommend setting your minimum price in the Chart tab for your listing. For example, playing around here with a few different minimum prices, I can see that I don't want to go as high as $150 because I have a less likely chance of getting booked when my pricing flatlines in the low season during the winter time. I'm comfortable accepting $100 a night, and at no point is my pricing hitting the red line, so I'm going to go with that. Step 3. Adjust your customizations as needed. The Customizations tab gives you the ability to make some additional adjustments to pricing and other settings for your listing right in Beyond Pricing. The options you see on this tab will vary from user to user, depending on whether you have a direct connection to Airbnb and or VRBO or are connected via a PMS. There are 2 options that will be available to all users: minimum and maximum prices and last-minute discounts. As we've already covered, you can set the minimum price on the calendar or chart views for your listing, but you can also adjust it here. We recommend leaving the maximum price box blank. You might be surprised at the nightly rate you're able to achieve for your listing. The next option is last-minute discounts. Beyond Pricing allows you to set percentage last-minute discounts in order to increase the likelihood that you'll receive a booking in the immediate short term. Last-minute discounts will pull the nightly price down, but never below your minimum price. By default, Beyond Pricing inputs a discount of 25% for reservations booked within the last 3 days to stay, and 10% for the last 7 days to stay. Additionally, we increase rates by 10% and 30% after 270 and 390 days, respectively. If you'd like to adjust these, it's easy. I mentioned earlier that if your listing is new, you may want to set some more aggressive last-minute discounts. This makes sure that people will book, stay, and leave a review in the short term, rather than make a booking now for 6 months' time, for example, which won't help you build up 5-star reviews immediately. So since this listing is new, I'm going to adjust my last-minute discounts to discount by 40% for the next 3 days and 25% for the next 7 days. Once I have some 5-star reviews, I'm going to adjust the discounts back to the recommended settings. Quick tip for managing extra guest fees. If you use extra guest fees for your Airbnb listing, you can continue to set them in Airbnb. If you use extra guest fees for your listing on VRBO, you must set them in the Customize tab of your listing in Beyond Pricing. It's easy. Simply set the amount you wish to charge for each extra guest, and after how many guests you want the fee to kick in, and hit Save. We will then push this information to VRBO. For more information on customizations, check out our video using my Customizations tab. Step 4. Start syncing prices. Now that your listing is all set up, it's time to start syncing. Toggle the switch to on and start dynamically pricing your listing. Alright, congratulations on getting your listing all set up. The next step is monitoring the performance of your listing. Check out our video called Using Your Health Score to learn more about how to know when your listing needs adjustments. If you have any questions about getting set up with Beyond Pricing, please feel free to reach out to us at support@beyondpricing.com.